what's up, fuckers, or something. I don't know. I really need to make up something that I say at the beginning of every video, because it's really awful having to think of something on the fly, because I'm not good at shit like that. Okay, I've done one of these videos before, except I did it on a different box set, obviously, because why would I upload videos of the same shit? I don't know what I'm talking about. But I did this once before with my Abogor box set, and I'm going to do it again with a different box set, one that I genuinely think that I like a bit more. This is something that I got a few months ago. I actually recorded this video once before. I was extremely unhappy with it, so I just scrapped it. And being that I didn't want to talk about the same records again that same night or the next day or whatever, I've been putting it off, and now it's been like 3 or 4 months and I have not shown this yet. But I wanted to give it its own video because it comes with some cool stuff and it's just absolutely gorgeous, so I should show it in all its glory. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Moonblood with From Hell. This is an anthology vinyl box containing stuff from like 1994 to 2000 at the latest. Every one of you should know that I am totally obsessed with Moonblood. Every one of you should know that Moonblood is a German black metal band. Very raw, very cold sounding black metal, and that's the best kind of black metal. These guys formed in like 1993 and went on making music until about 2000 at the very latest. And nothing I've heard from Moonblood has been anything short of absolutely spectacular. I know there's a bunch of bands that basically do what Moonblood did, but there's just something about them sort of stood out, in my opinion. And to this day, it's, in my opinion, the best German band ever. So, this is the outside of the box here. Very simple artwork, with like the runic stuff on the side, and there's the back for you. This is what it contains. There's 6 records in here. There's 5 records in here altogether, including a 7-inch, which I will show you first. Alright, so the first thing that you get with this box set is something that I also own on cassette, and I have shown this before. This is Full Moon Witchery. Like I said, I do own this on cassette. I showed it in one of my more recent CD update videos. But, like I said, Full Moon Witchery. This track originally appeared on a compilation from 1997 entitled Encyclopedia Pestilencia or something along those lines. It was like a 50-track compilation. Yeah, this was definitely the best track on there. This was the first track on that compilation, and yeah, super awesome stuff here. Just black vinyl. I really like the label. I just like how it looks like a moon, and that's really fucking cool. And there's the other side there with like a demon guy or something. Awesome stuff. There's 2 tracks on this thing. Side A has Full Moon Witchery. Side B has Under the Abyssic. I'm not sure if abyssic is a word. I don't know. Under the Abyssic Black Wings of the Third Angel. Kind of a ridiculous song title there, but yeah, you get the point. It's evil black metal. Alright, the first 12-inch record that you get in this thing, and I'm not sure if these are supposed to be in any specific order or anything like that. These are basically just the order that I have them on my shelf. Which I should point out, something that this box set did correctly that the Abogor one sort of didn't, in my opinion, is the records that come with this actually have spines with like the album title and stuff like that, which I really wish the Abogor ones did that, because I don't keep these in the box because it's just a lot more inconvenient to actually get them out and play them if they're if they're all in the box. So I just like to put them in sleeves and put them on my shelf. And unfortunately, the Abogor one doesn't have anything written on the spines, so I pretty much just have to remember them based on what color the spines are, which is rather annoying. But the first 12-inch record that comes with this vinyl box set, this is of Lunar Passion and Somber Blood. Now, this isn't actually an album. I'm not sure if this is like a demo or an EP or anything like that. I do know that this was released in 1998, it says right here, and yeah, I mean, this is basically what you would expect from Moonblood. it's raw, cold black metal. That's one of the things that kind of made me put off sort of making this video for a while, is because there's not really much you can say about each of these records. I mean, it's cold black metal, and that's what Moonblood does, and that's what Moonblood stuck to for the entirety of their career, and I really, really like that, but it kind of makes it hard to make a video about Moonblood material. This is the record here, just black vinyl, as are all the records that come with this. You got the Baphomet sigil on that side, and then you got this on this side with track listing and stuff like that. Very, very, very cool stuff.
It's gonna rain outside.
Basically, when this was originally released, it was released with a different mix than you hear on this one. The mix that you get with the vinyl box set is one that was never released previous to this box set. The mix that you get with this record here was the original mix. It was the first one, and it never showed up on any later release. It was never part of a compilation or anything like that. This is the original mix of this record, and it's fucking awesome. It's gorgeous. It's evil fucking Moonblood doing evil fucking Moonblood. That's the back here. This guy right here is making a super silly face, and it's just amazing. It's awesome. So that's really, really killer shit. That's of Lunar Passion and Somber Blood. I would definitely recommend checking all this shit out on YouTube. I'll see if I can find some songs from each one of these. I don't know for sure. I assume it's all on YouTube. It probably should be. And it's definitely worth your time. It's definitely worth your attention, because Moonblood was always at the top of their game, and they never released anything bad from what I've heard. Alright, the next of these 4 12-inch records that you get with this box set is a compilation. This is Templar's Penitence, with basically just a bunch of tracks that are like rehearsals and original bonus tracks and stuff that appeared on splits, all that good stuff. Yeah, basically the first few songs on here, the first couple if I'm not mistaken, were part of 2 splits, one with Nima and one with Asaku, if I'm not mistaken. I think it says it, yeah, right here. Asaku. Besides that, you get some bonus tracks that appeared on the cassette version of Blut and Krieg, which are probably the best tracks that come almost with this whole thing, or the couple that were recorded during the Blut and Krieg sessions. And then basically the last couple songs on here are rehearsals from 1999, and rehearsals are obviously beyond raw and terrifying, cold, you know, all those adjectives that describe black metal that we so often use. Here's the record itself. Goat head on this side says Moonblood, and then on this side you got like a guy who's dressed like a knight or something. Yeah, super evil shit. Pretty much what you would expect from pretty much any black metal band. You know, black metal bands often like to use goats and knights and stuff like that on their artwork because it's black metal. So, and I don't know if I showed it, but this is the back. You got the band members looking silly down here again. Track listing, you got a castle, which is fucking cool. Yeah. Second to last record that you get with this box set, this is Dusk Woe-Rot. I have no idea what Woe-Rot means. Basically, you get 2 things on here. You get a demo that was recorded in 1999, if I'm not mistaken. And besides that, you get a 4-track rehearsal. Again, different rehearsal, obviously, but, you know, it's still that super raw, very cold black metal, and the production quality is basically Blender level awesome. So, obviously that's a good thing. People who don't like black metal might not understand it, but, you know, it's one of the things that I consider black metal to have as part of its charm, and one of the best things about black metal. Here's the record for this one. The label's the Moonblood, demonic looking thing here. I'm not exactly sure what that is. And the other side, you got the Grim Reaper, and it says Dusk Will Rot. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. So I'll show you the artwork again here. Different artwork than what you would see on the other ones here with the very simple black and white. This is much more complicated and cluttered and busy, I guess, than the other ones. But it's still very, very cool. I love the little tombstone down here. It says Moonblood 1994 through 1999. Rest in peace. But yeah, there's the artwork on the front. Here's the artwork on the back. It's very just black and white with a tree. Very simple stuff. Got track listing, all that good stuff. And finally, the last of the 4 12-inch records that you get for this. And this is pretty much the reason that I bought this box set. Mainly because you can't find this album anywhere else. This album is... An original press of this album is ridiculously expensive, and I was not willing to pay several $100s for one record. This is Taste Our German Steel. This was the second and final Moonblood album that was originally released in 2000, and it's not as good as Blutenkrieg in my opinion, but it's nearly there. And this is actually the same mix that appeared on the original 12-inch record. The mix was done by Catharsis. The original the original record that included this mix was limited. It was limited to 100 copies, so pretty much nobody has one. And if they do, they're not going to sell it to you. And if they are going to sell it to you, it's going to be for way more than you'd be willing to pay. But it is cool to own this and listen to it how it was very originally meant to be heard. And obviously this album was mixed again by the band themselves, but they claim on here somewhere, hold on, let me see. Yeah. Oh, the very first version mixed by ourselves remains forever unreleased. So I assume only the band members themselves have listened to it and heard it, and we will never get to, unfortunately. But the very, very cool thing about Taste Our German Steel on that comes with this box set is it comes on a picture disc. That is fucking gorgeous. Super awesome. I've listened to this more than anything else that comes with this box set because, like I said, this is the reason I bought this box set. And my God, was it worth it. So basically you get the artwork here. It's very pixelated. I'm not sure if the original version was. It might have been. I don't know. I don't own it. But either way, it looks really fucking cool. And like I said before, it's, you know, like a knight riding a horse, and there's a castle in the background. Basically, this is Moonblood doing Moonblood style artwork, which is no problem in my book. It's really fucking cool. So that's the front of the picture disc there, and here's the back with the band members looking as silly as they ever have. And again, a knight, a graveyard, castle, you know, Moonblood style artwork. Yes, but this album is fantastic. This, honestly, if you know Moonblood, you probably have heard this. You definitely should have heard Blutenkrieg. Like I said, that's the album that I prefer Moonblood for. But either way, all Moonblood material is absolute gold in my opinion. It's all fantastic fucking shit. But this is the our album cover that you get. You actually get a sleeve, which is nice. And you know, pretty much knight, horse, castle. That's basically the trifecta, the formula for any Moonblood album art. And here's the back here. Some information on the release. Some pictures of a Grim Reaper and some type of phantom guy with the band members' names under them. Maybe they're alter egos, I don't know. And the very, very last thing that you get with this box set is a booklet, which is very, very cool. I believe this includes stuff like, you know, this is just like liner notes and lyrics and pretty much the normal stuff that you would expect to come in a booklet with record. So that's the art that comes with the booklet itself. You might not recognize it as Moonblood art because there are, in fact, 0 castles on this little drawing here, but it looks very nice nonetheless. Moonblood there at the bottom. And basically inside this thing, I mean, there's just like fucking a shit ton of lyrics. And these are liner notes, and then you pretty much got lyrics for all the songs that actually have lyrics, I guess. But, again, I must point out, this guy right here is one of the silliest looking motherfuckers that I've ever seen. And he just makes these dumb faces, and it's absolutely amazing. I don't know this guy, but I really want to shake his hand. I should also point out, he's wearing a Cradle of Filth shirt. This is Moonblood. Moonblood is one of the most fucking true cult black metal bands you'll ever fucking hear, and he's wearing a Cradle of Filth shirt. So stop your bitching about Cradle of Filth and start not being punks about everything. And finally, on this last page here, it's basically just a bunch of information, I guess, about releases and about Moonblood themselves, and it's pretty much done like a collage because they want you to put forth effort to read this shit. And I haven't yet. But that's it. That's everything that this box set comes with. I'm super, super happy with it. I should also mention, this is the second edition of this box set. It was done twice, and I don't remember exactly what the first one was limited to, but this is the second edition, limited to 999 copies, and I'm very, very happy to have gotten one of these. Honestly, you might still be able to get this through Nuclear War Now Productions is where I got it. If you want a copy, I would definitely recommend getting it, because once this sells out, it's not, it's just going to be impossible to find. So if you do want a copy of this, I would definitely recommend getting yourself one. It's a bit pricey, but it's definitely worth it. I will put a link in the description to where you can listen to whatever, as much of this as I can find, and a link to where you can purchase this for yourself if you so desire, which, like I said, I do recommend because it's very, very good. It's very worth it. And it's Moonblood. And Moonblood looks good in any collection. So that's Moonblood. That's From Hell, a box set that's basically a compilation of awesome black metal. And that's what you would expect from Moonblood. That's what you would expect from black metal, I guess. I don't know. But that's all I'm going to talk about. I will hopefully, and I seem to jinx myself every time I say this, I will hopefully have another video recorded in the coming days, but it's me, and procrastination is my best friend. But I promise I'll try, and I hope to see you guys all very, very soon. So, until next time, everyone, stay tuned and take care.